Hello, good afternoon VC, this is a Zulu here, better known as Steve. I wasn't planning on doing a vid this afternoon, but I've just been cleaning up, sorting out my record collection as I told you last week. I've been at it now just over a day and I still haven't really scratched it. I'm just getting one collection which is in the sitting room, from that end of the room to that end of the room. I'm sort of getting a bit fed up with it now. I've just about finished getting the CDs over. So what I thought I'd do is pull out a few and make a video on them. And there's about 8 or 9 here, maybe 7 or 8. And I've just pulled them out at random, and I thought I'd talk about them. This one, the first CD, is a Charlie's Buttocks. Now, Aaron Metal Theologian was talked about this band on his channel. I looked it up, I can't remember whether it was eBay or Amazon, and got myself a copy. It's a I think it's early 70s, 71 Scandinavian band, or Danish or something, and it's a really good CD. Sounds a bit like Led Zeppelin, and yeah, and I paid £3 for this CD. But if you want to buy it, it could cost you a lot of money. If you want to buy the vinyl, you're looking at lots of money. But that's the track listing at the back, so I thought I'd better show you my Charlie Buttocks CD. It makes me laugh just bringing out looking at the CD cover, but it is a very good CD as well. Now, my next CD I bought at Camberley, and this is this guy, Syd Barrett, and we all know he was at Pink Floyd in the 60s, but he lasted a couple of years. And this CD is awesome. It's very psyche. And the only time I really loved Pink Floyd was when Syd Barrett was with them. He then left, and he sort of did a disappearing act. That's the track listing at the back, and Dave Gilmour took over. Then Pink Floyd completely changed their sound, as we all knew. But some of the stuff on here, I'm holding it up, it's just an awesome CD. And you know, because I think Syd did Pipers on the Gates of Dawn, them sort of albums, and you know it's Syd because he's got titles like Clowns and Jugglers, all that sort of stuff, and it's just a brilliant CD if you ever pick it up cheap. And I'm always playing this one, so that's number 2. This one, Mick Ronson's, another good CD. Paid a bit more than $1.99 for it, methinks. But if you don't know who Mick Ronson was, he was in David Bowie's band, and he was the guy with a big guitar. He's no longer with us, but some of his solo stuff's really good. That's the track listing at the back, and if you ever see this CD, I urge you to get it. There's some really good stuff on here, and nobody I recognise in the band, but it's a great CD. But I can't remember where I picked it up, but it's got a charity shop buy. It cost me, that's right, £2. But it's a great CD. If you ever see it, pick it up. My next one, I think I got off Scott, I can't remember. This is a band called October the 31st, because that's the night of Halloween. But I think I've shown this CD before, but that's another CD I picked up, and it's really good. If you ever see this one, pick it up. But I'm sure it was a Scott Waters recommendation, this one was, and I'll just show you the track listing off it. But it's a cracking CD, well worth the money I spent on it. And you also get 2 CDs in the pack. Now this CD, I'm only holding it up because it absolutely gave me a heart attack. Is W.A.S.P. Double Live Assassins. According to Amazon, this CD will now cost you £200. Whether they got the prices wrong, or this CD, it has been deleted and it's an extremely expensive CD, please somebody put me correct. But I can't see this album CD being worth £200. But it's my copy anyway. That's the track listing at the back. It's all their massive hits. I'll just take a look. It's like when it's just got some great songs on it. And I'm not sure, but I think this was the year that Lawless, I think, W.A.S.P. supported Iron Maiden. They were in Birmingham. I'm pretty sure it was that year, but I might be wrong. But there's some cracking stuff on here. But I'm only showing this. It's a great CD. It may be to me, it's just not worth it. Maybe it has been deleted, or if anyone knows better than me, stick a comment down below. I'll be interested to hear from you. This is a record as well that I've had in the collection forever. The Ozzy Osbourne, and this is the Live and Loud CD. You get 2 CDs. You get a nice little booklet with it. On the back, Ozzy Osbourne's just dropped his trousers. And yeah, you get some nice booklet action. And I've had this one in my collection for ages. You've got the famous Dove. And it's just a really, really cool CD. But that's the booklet action. I'm just going to have a quick look at the track list. There's Suicide Solutions on there. It's got to be early 80s, sort of mid 80s, because they stopped doing that track alive. But I think this is the one with Suicide Solutions on it, because they stopped, because it was a controversial song, and they stopped performing it. But I just love this box set, and it's my sort of go-to box with Ozzy. Really, really good. Plus the fact, sometimes I think I've given a couple of these away back in the day, because used to be able to pick these up pretty cheap, but not some more, I don't, me thinks. The next record, I'll make it my last, and it's a really, really good CD. I picked it up cheap, and that's the track listing. Oh, sorry about this, pardon. That's the track listing to it. It's really, really good. Now, last but not least, I've just pulled this out because this was the main object of the exercise, to see if I had this CD in the collection. I knew I had, so I want to buy it on vinyl. If they reissued it, I'm seriously thinking about buying it on 180 gram. And to me, it's one of the best Judas Priest records they'd ever did, and that's Sad Wings of Destiny. Now, we've all got our favourite Judas Priest albums, but this is mine, Greg, Blackmore Rules. Greg and myself were having a discussion the other day on the line. He preferred the Screaming for Vengeance Judas Priest and British Steel over Painkiller. And I thought I wanted to... and to me, this is my favourite Judas Priest album of all time. For the simple reason it's got Victims of Changes on, which is an awesome track, and I've actually seen him perform this live, and it's absolutely mind-blowingly good. It's got The Ripper, then it's got a track off here for me is The Ripper and Victim of Changes. Unfortunately, I think it was 1974, it looks early, but whenever people go on about Judas Priest CDs, this is high up in my all-time favourites. For that one track, it's just a classic CD. So yeah, that's me offering for today. I haven't done much apart from sort stuff out. As you know, after the last video, I don't know what it is, because when a dog pees on your Judas Priest albums, I think you sort of get the urge when you go to a record store, maybe I should pee in the heavy metal section, mark my territory out a bit more. But now I just thought I'd show you these few CDs, and this is a Zulu saying Tom Sients, and I'll probably make one tomorrow. So I've got a special CD coming tomorrow, and I want to show it. Plus for the fact it was cheap, so I'll probably see you tomorrow. Tom Sients, take care, and bye bye.